21, face of the franchise. This is part 8. We went from high school to college to the NFL. Now we start in the NFL. We done won a Super Bowl, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I ain't too far away from future Hall of Fame. Alright. Okay, hold on. I can't see my comments yet. 1 second. All right, Dylan Sam, what's going on, bro? Holden Turner, what's happening? How's it going?
I don't think I've ever been as nervous for the regular season as I was when I returned from injury. Felt like a rookie again. Only this time I knew I had even more to prove.
Yeah, sure you be back, but we're all excited that you are. I gotta admit though, I'm curious about something. What motivated you to return? Prove I can lead. Prove I can contribute.
The thought of never stepping on an NFL field was all the motivation I needed to not only get back, but to be an even better leader than I had ever been.
Okay, Dylan. Oh, you regained your X Factor development trait. Word. Your off season rehab has you primed for the regular season. Let's get it. Hall of very good. Oh man. Yeah, all of these people on the leaderboard, they are my PlayStation Network friends. Man, I see, man. Big Dog Cross, he got 17,000 points. Did you see the Steelers versus Bengals game? Uh, was that the last game that they played? What's going on, Pablo? What's good with you, man? I'm thinking that Steelers and Bengals. It was okay. Yeah, I think they lost that game, man. Whatever game it was, I know the Steelers lost their last game, and I'm a diehard Browns fan, and I need the Steelers to lose. this next upcoming game, as well as when they play us, the Browns, the last game of the year. I think it's January 3rd of the regular season. Yeah, yeah. I need Pittsburgh to take a couple more L's. Yeah, yeah. And it's just crazy how many teams is like doing good this year, man. There's a lot of teams that's 10-4 right now. And it's the very end of the year, man. Oh man. This is a crucial time right now for NFL teams, especially if you got a shot at making the playoffs. If you like 10-4 or something, yeah, it's a crucial time for you.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Oh yeah, yeah. You a Bengals fan, ain't you?
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather.
Dylan.
And off we go from Cleveland. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars ready to go offensively for the first time with Gardner Minshew, former 6th-round pick at QB.
Who they? Who they? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Me and you was talking about y'all quarterback Burrow. Yeah, I remember now.
First carry down for Kareem Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
I know y'all glad Andy Dalton gone. Man, I feel AJ Green wasted away a bunch of years playing with Cincinnati. Not the team as a whole. I'm talking about from the quarterback position, man. He didn't have nobody really to get him the ball, man. Andy Dalton is not the guy. Yeah, yeah. A lot of times it be but a lot of times it be like that, man. That's where Kareem Hunt went to the Jaguars. Okay, but yeah, that's what happened a lot of times. Like a team will be doing bad all year and playing like garbage, and then a powerhouse team like the Steelers will be coming to play them, but they'll take them won't take them serious. You know what I'm saying? And then if you don't take a team serious, I don't care if they got one win all year. They still an NFL team. They still got the potential to whoop you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take it easy on them, man. You got to take it to them. Because I think that's what the Steelers did, man. They didn't take that game serious. Like, oh, well, we way better than them. So, you know what I'm saying? Underestimated them, basically.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That's what used to happen with the Browns in the previous years. Like, the Browns team is kind of, it used to be crazy where, like, they'll beat teams that they supposed to lose to, but then lose to teams that they supposed to blow out the water. You know, they was like, the Browns was kind of like backwards for a while, man. Yeah, we would play teams like, what team was that? The Patriots, when they had Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Vince Wilfork. He was a defensive tackle. Yeah, they had a great team, and we would give the Patriots a run for their money. Like, they would beat us in the end, but throughout the whole game, it was like a real close game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Claypool, yeah, right, right.
Sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
But the thing, ooh, let's go. That's my first field goal block, man, in this game. My first ever on 21. Man.
Look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. And look how early in the game,
I bet it did, man.
and not only does it set a tone,
Hell yeah.
it sends a message for the rest of the game.
A lot of times, them big hits and shit like that, that will get your teammates fired up, man. That get your team pumped. Like, okay, let's get it.
So now a chance for points in the opposite direction after the blocked field goal. From the gun, Robinson.
Oh, yeah, I ain't had no options, man. Damn. I was looking, I ain't see nobody else. Good D.
So much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Hell yeah. The momentum switch, man. The momentum change from that hit. That hit just knocked the fight right out of the Steelers, man. Man, that should be crazy. You ever seen a fight, like a real life, like, it could be a street fight or anything. There's a fight where somebody get hit so hard, they don't even want to fight no more. They throw their hands down and just start trying to walk away. like I'm cool, man. Like, you just got the fight just knocked right out of you, man. Man.
Operating from the gun, Robinson. And
Good
it's
dude.
pulled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
Should I go for it? Nah, I ain't gonna go for it, man.
Still a bit short, and it'll be fourth down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their
Man,
strength
should
to
I?
occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal.
No, that's cool, bro.
And everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick.
Yeah, you call me DJ.
Blocking to keep people out.
Yeah, that's
so
my
what you
name.
really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt.
Good D.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
The ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground.
Damn.
Honed in on it and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the
All
defense.
right, Jacksonville, I see
It's a
y'all.
pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. They'll find Everett there, complete.
Minshew's pass.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
They running it.
They'll run it here with Hunt.
Hell yeah, I knew it.
Stopped right at the line as that
Taki
winds
Taki.
down to the end.
I think this is like his 3rd or 4th year
No
with
score
the Browns
after
now.
one on EA Sports.
Nah. Yeah, no, I think it's like his 3rd. Because I had missed the whole year with an injury. Let me see.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try
Exactly.
again, 2nd and 10.
Exactly.
Looking to
And
throw
then
it.
another thing you could tell if it's a running play. Watch the offensive lineman. If you see like a guard pulling, like if he come out of his spot and like running to the other side, that's how you know it's a run play. You know what I'm saying? Or if the not just the guard, the centers, if they like fire off the ball, like go forward, that's a run play. But if they like after they snap the ball and they bag up, they drop it into pass protection. That's letting you know it's a pass play.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Now Hunt. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Good hit.
12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Hey, Dylan. You ever been to Kings Island before, man? Paramount Kings Island.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Man. Yeah, I ain't been there in a while though, but yeah, they scored on me, man. Yeah, I've been there. My first time going was like, man, it was like in about 1992, man. I was like a little boy, man. I was like my first time going. And then my last time going was 2002, I think. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, like 2002, right when that one roller coaster had first came out called the Beast. It was a wooden roller coaster that went through a loop. It was the only wooden roller coaster I think in America that went through a loop. You know what I'm saying? With only a lap bar over your lap. You know. And but they eventually end up taking it out. But I had rode that ride, man. I had they take your picture on it. Like when you leaving out, going around towards the hill, they snap your picture. I had bought my picture on that ride. Yeah, Kings Island that was a pretty decent park, man.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out.
But that's the only time I really been to Cincinnati. It was like going to Kings Island.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return.
Yeah, it was an old ride that I had rode too, man. I don't know if it's still there anymore. It was a stand-up roller coaster called the Cobra. It was okay. It wasn't all that. It was okay. Then they had the one ride called the Top Gun, where you basically like riding beneath the track, like sort of. What else did they have?
They start on the ground with Nick
Get, man. Oh, the Vortex. They had this other ride called the Vortex. That was cool. But as of right now, I think that the best amusement park in Ohio, and I think probably North America, man, would be Cedar Point.
Over the middle, complete. It's McGee. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Yeah.
Plenty of excitement in this stadium and all throughout the league as we kick off another NFL season, and there's no shortage of storylines to keep an eye on across the NFL. But Charles, what has you most intrigued about this
you go upside. I think you go upside. Yep, the Vortex. Yeah, you go upside down on that one for sure.
But I'm as eager as everyone at home to see the return of one of the best quarterbacks in the league. He came back for one playoff game.
Work, Nick Chubb. We got to go.
Now with an entire offseason, training camp to prepare, he's ready to lead his team again.
I'm going to try to hit Bourne up. And get to the other side of the field. Perfect.
Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong
Man, I used to love him, man. I used to work at Six Flags, a.k.a. Geauga Lake, when it was here a few years back, like in the early 2000s. I used to work there. I was a ride operator. I used to run a couple roller coasters. It was cool. I was a teenager back then. It was cool. It was a fun little gig.
That he knew that in order to be successful moving forward,
met a lot of people, though. Man.
Take care of his body a little bit better and really get back to the basics of the game and focus on the mechanics. And I think that he's ready to roll now. At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay.
Yeah, Six Flags, it's cool. Yeah, it's cool, man. Six Flags made it like a theme park. You know, they have like characters and stuff walking around, and like Looney Tune characters and stuff like that. It's alright.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Like I said, yeah, I used to love roller coasters, man, when I was younger, man. But I ain't been to amusement park, man, in about 18 years, man. So I don't know if my thoughts or feelings might have changed. I don't know. Shit, when I used to work at Six Flags, man, I used to ride the roller coasters. Like especially if I used to open in the morning, like the park didn't open till like 10. But if you had to, like, if your schedule was like you had to be there open, you had to be there like an hour before open, like at 9 o'clock. And so when you get there, the maintenance crew be walking the roller coaster tracks, make sure ain't no cracks or nothing, make sure there ain't no defects. They inspect the train, and then they do test runs, and sometimes they'll let the employees. I used to ride when they doing their test runs. I ride right in the front, and I'd be the only one on there. You know what I'm saying? Just going around. The park still be closed though, and I just be riding around. You know?
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second.
Yeah. And then I started my shift.
I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at them again.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, if you don't like heights, yeah, roller coasters is not your thing, man. Hell no.
They'll try again with Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Work, Nick Chubb.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26.
You say you went
just across the
24 closer. Shaking. You was shaking, man. You was that scared, bro. Man, I done seen parents. Yeah, when I was a teenager working there, I seen parents like making their kid ride. You know what I'm saying? They kid like be bawling their eyes out. You know what I'm saying? Crying like crazy. And then I remember one instant I had looked at the kid and then I looked at the parent. Because the kid was just crying like crazy, and I looked at the parent like, you know. And then the parent looked at me like, she's fine, or he's fine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, that's your child. You said they fine, all right. But they was tall enough to ride, so. But yeah, I would never force my kid to ride on a roller coaster. Hell no. But a lot of times when they come back, they be laughing. The kid be laughing, and one kid that was crying when the ride was about to start, when they come back, they be laughing. You know, so.
After that last completion gets him 6. Now Minshew.
Oh man.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
Man, they picking me apart.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Right. Same thing. Told you I used to see the same stuff, bro. Same stuff.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
You're like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Oh, I almost got that blocked. Oh, man, I almost blocked that one too. I hesitated.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start with 2 cities separated by only 100 miles or so. Cincinnati taking on Indianapolis. And it's the Colts who have the lead in that one. T.Y. Hilton with 3 touchdown receptions. From there, it's off to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home, Raymond James Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Lions. Chris Godwin, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they've got the lead over the visiting L.A. Rams as that one's gone to halftime. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come
Right,
back
Colts
for
and
this
me.
second half.
Yeah.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go.
Taken in at the 3. And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call.
What did this say?
That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the
That's
penalty. But
crazy.
that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside
Yeah.
the 15 to start.
False
And now
start.
we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have
Oh,
moved.
yeah, huh? What was
And
we
that'll
false
start
starting
back
for,
5.
man? We shooting ourselves in the foot in this game. It's third quarter. I'm gonna run it. Let's go.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Miles
Man.
Jack there to make the
Looking
tackle.
bad.
Well done to sniff that out
This
defensively.
drive
He had
looking
it
bad.
diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
I'm try to hit Landry up.
Robinson looking to throw on second down. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry.
Good catch, boy.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going
Third and
upfield
2.
for a deeper route, and then breaks
McGee.
it off usually after about 3 to 4
Get this
steps
first.
and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get
Damn,
the
35, 34. That's a close ass game, man. You don't get no closer than that.
Major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
To throw is Robinson. On first down. Flush to his right. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's
caught
caught
it.
on the
Work.
right side by Robinson.
Good
He's
catch.
held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
What's
line.
up, Jay Williams? What's happening? I can't pronounce your first name, man. I can't pronounce that. My bad, bro. I'm just calling you Jay Williams, homie.
Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
On the carry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it,
Try to
you
run
can
this
do
curl
worse than
play.
a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's Robinson to throw on second down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Robinson throwing on first down.
Dang.
Incomplete as
I
he
should have
was
been
knocked
through that
into
ball. I
the
held it too long, man. My guy was open too, man.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
I hesitated. This game is all about timing, man.
Robinson. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I love the drive they're
The
working
game
on
of
here
football
because
is
they know
about
they can
timing
take the lead
in
with a
general,
touchdown.
period.
And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
All right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, Robinson.
Touchdown.
He's
Let's
got
get
a
it.
man wide open. It's Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis
We
Landry.
needed that.
30 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
Yeah. For those of y'all who are new to this channel, man, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can get like a text message right when I go live.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that makes it 14.
Yeah, I'm in the process of growing this channel, so I need as many subscribers and as many shares and likes as I could get. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone.
Yeah, I put a little bit too much on that one.
Drive will start at the 25. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. And some of his highlights here from this game, he's nearing 100 yards, Parker.
And defenses have worked so hard at how to try to slow down tight ends. It was a lot easier, partner, in the old days because they just lined up on the line of scrimmage. Either put a defensive end or a linebacker over them and tried to body them so they couldn't get off the line of scrimmage easy.
And now?
Now, when they split out, detach from the line of scrimmage, you put a linebacker out there, they're often too elusive for them. Shake them and get into the secondary too easily before someone else can try and pick them up.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath,
Good move.
settle down, and relax a little bit after they just give up the score. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Damn, that was a good move.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
Couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Hunt.
Gotta be holding. Ain't no face mask. Yeah.
What was that, Rob?
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you
2nd
snap
and
it, try
20.
to get your
Let's
hands
get
up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
On 2nd down, Minshew. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of
It's
it because
still
so
getting
many
38.
parts
Man, I
come
think
together
this-
to make it work.
this shit
The
is,
offensive
man,
line,
crazy.
where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit.
Now Minshew has it
Fumble.
knocked out. Fumble.
Take it on.
This is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Taken down and sacked. Fumble on the play.
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got
that was definitely a fumble.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much
Hell
going
yeah,
on,
ain't no
so
question.
much swirling
Let's
around.
get it.
He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target.
He ain't
Sometimes
throw
you
no
forget the
picks.
number one thing.
Only
Take
missed
care
one
of the
pass.
football.
I still got Gronk.
Robinson now. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he takes
I gotta
it
really
down to the
utilize
10-yard
Gronk this year.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Right after
Gronk
the
is a
turnover, they
beast.
come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to
Patriots
practice
was
it on
lucky to
defense.
have
Sudden
Gronk.
change, get out
Man,
there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit
any
unsettled.
team we
I think
ever
that's
had
why he came
would
right
have
out
got
throwing
Gronk.
the
Would have
football
been
and
lucky.
to catch him off balance.
And
He's a
did.
great tight end. At least he was. What he was playing. But he's currently
So
retired now.
going to
So
first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And this is
roughing the
caught.
passer.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
It ain't no holding. I knew it because when I seen dude running towards the quarterback, and then right after he ran towards him, the flag came out.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would be
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Is good.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Started the fourth.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to air one out. It got his man complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars.
Minshew's pass.
LaVisca Chenault, 74 yards. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And Minshew will throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Browns 21.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown.
Man, Jacksonville. Either my defense is horrible right now or Jacksonville is looking great this year.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a
Let's
touchdown
go,
their
Nate.
last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Robinson escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the
Sometimes you gotta be a
45
little
before
patient,
being tackled.
man. Somebody will come open.
First down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Robinson on 1st and 10. Middle of the field, it's
Ooh,
Robinson.
Jack,
They'll get him
put it
down
on him.
as he's inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Robinson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Miles Jack with a sack.
And plays
Damn.
like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous
see you,
play.
Miles
They gave about
Jack.
half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
We gonna get this.
From the gun, Robinson being chased out left. There he goes inside the 30. 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
Bro, it's gone. Cuz was gone, man. 43-yard run. Damn. Hold on, that might be a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Hold on, let me challenge that. That's a touchdown.
So a challenge is upon us.
That's a touchdown. He was not out of bounds. His body was still in bounds. Nothing touch out of bounds.
And you know it is a tight one because it has to be indisputable visual evidence in order to change it. Now here's the big question. Do they actually have that evidence?
We're about to find out.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Man, they took a yard away from me, man. Ain't that a...
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in
But
the
you know
sky
what?
to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You
Check
throw
me
it
out,
where you
man.
feel like you're right, then you...
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kendrick Bourne there to make the grab. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
first, I couldn't control my
They
depth
had to go
chart.
to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown.
Jaguars 16.
I think that right there pretty much somewhat sealed the deal. 4 minutes.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll set up to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll be taken down by
They gonna
the
call
face
face
mask.
mask.
It appeared. And
I
yes,
knew
out
it.
come the flags.
The timing of the penalty. The timing that the flag came in.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You can have the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Out of the gun is Minshew. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. 30.
They are not ready for us.
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Down Brown.
The
Good
offense
pick.
had some sloppy
I mean, not
moments,
pick, but
sloppy there again
good,
on that one, and it could be
good
the
way to pick up
backbreaker.
that fumble.
From a defensive perspective,
Take it
if
to the
the offense
house.
is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
He scooped that up. Good. Picked it up, took the hell off. He picked that up and took off quick. Because, bro, look. He up. Who is this that fumble? Like, what's up with his awareness? Everett. Ain't no way I was supposed to pick that up. Everett not tackle me. Look at that. Ain't no way. Look how close he is to me. Look at that. Ain't no way he wasn't supposed to tackle me, or at least attempt to.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that full
it's over with.
For a score. Taking it about the 1.
Got the nail in their coffin right there.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
That last touchdown was the last nail in their coffin.
As they get set to take over here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
Minshew's pass complete to LaVisca.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Oh, what the?
And that is incomplete.
That was a sack.
They sure went against conventional.
I left their ass with some hope.
Had to be thinking to themselves,
Come on, we got a blitz.
overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
Turnover on down. Let's get it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up.
Run the clock out, man.
The Chiefs come up empty on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Hooper.
To throw is Robinson. Off the play fake. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Tackle made by the longtime member of these Browns, Joe Schobert.
A gain of 5.
Hooper got his X factor.
This football game here on EA Sports.
Gotta see what I can do to get Hooper the ball real quick.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Go get it, Hooper.
Here's Robinson looking to throw on 2nd down. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
16.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It's hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottle him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And that will be incomplete. And that went off the mark. A little late with the throw. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Laviska Shenault, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Akello Witherspoon on the coverage.
Minshew sets to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Minshew's pass.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
58, right over there, yeah.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Browns set to take over. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. couldn't ask for a better start to the season than this one. And don't want to put too much stock in it, but a Week 1 win really
No
in the return for a
turnovers.
quarterback that they weren't sure would ever get back to what he once was.
And you and I both know there's going to be a lot of debate about whether or not he was looking better today than he has in the past. But what's not up for debate, they won the game. And in the process, I do think he made a lot of people question whether or not he'd be able to come back as a starter. Look just a little bit foolish.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
That was a great win.
It's
Great
a win for the Browns,
opener.
and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.
Great season opener. But these Jags, though, man, I gotta tell you, man, they got a potential. They got the potential to be great. This quarterback right here, he decent. For Jacksonville, he's decent. I wish I still had Kareem Hunt. Hooper got turned up. Take this time real quick, if y'all haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you can get the videos right when I go live. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all be cool and be safe. I'll get with y'all later.